In this aid, we will voice our own and market's viewpoint on ANKR future while examining anchor cost gauge for 2022 and then some, kind of in spite of mainstream thinking. Kindly explicitly remember that you ought to believe this and some other forecast with some hesitancy, since foreseeing anything is an unpleasant errand, certainly not to mention anticipating the eventual fate of a novel, profoundly unstable monetary resource like ANKR. Presently, how about we head into it, or so they thought. Before we dive profound into the ANKR value expectation and answer questions in the event that ANKR explicitly is a wise venture or not, for what reason will ANKR succeed or fall flat, or for what reason will ANKR value rise or drop, we should rapidly fundamentally toss a look at what certainly is ANKR and its to-date history. ANKR value expectation for the by and large next 90 days. The kind of entire crypto world is on an edge of an undeniable bear market. Bitcoin truly has in every way that really matters, drooped half from its untouched high in the midst of a more extensive market fundamentally drops affected by seething expansion, and US took care of rate expansions in a significant manner. Financial backers generally are selling dangerous resources and moving into additional steady business sectors, which most certainly is genuinely huge. Crypto is as yet seen as an exceptionally dangerous essentially play and subsequently the auction. Our algo still sees a green in 2022, particularly in the genuinely second piece of the time of some sort. This essentially is reflected in our 2022 forecasts amazingly. At the present time, Bitcoin for the most part needs to find a nearby base before we can move the other way and by and large alter the course. When Bitcoin gets comfortable the new cost range, altcoins will basically begin to do likewise. We generally have seen this situation many for the most part times in the removed and in every way that really matters, later history. Our cost expectation model by and large is negative for the very next 90 days with a smidgen of a positively trending market at the divert of the quarters from Q1 to Q2. We expect whales and really other greater players in the market to wrap up filling their packs around that time, which will cause a normal and unexpected crypto spike. Group made a cost expectation model with a complex way to deal with crypto that considers both specialized examination and basic evaluation of each task. ANKR Value Expectation 2022. Most of specialists concur that this essentially bear market will fundamentally endure basically for the primary quarter of 2022 preceding. We sort of see a few adjustment and little pattern inversions, in spite of prevalent thinking. Forecast model brings market feeling into a record and responds likewise in a genuinely large manner. Beneath generally is a month-by-month breakdown of 2022. 2022 October minus 12.22% $0. 0299, 2022 November in a very significant manner. Minus 23.68% $0. 0260, 2022 December incredibly. Minus 22.53% $0. 0264. 2023 January minus 18.48% $0. 0278, 2023 February minus 15.63% $0. 0287, 2023 Blemish. Minus 12.27% $0. 0299, 2023 April, which is very critical. Plus 1.70% $0. 0346, 2023 May, which sort of is genuinely huge. Minus 1.11% $0. 0337, 2023 June, lovely in opposition to mainstream thinking. Plus 13.00% $0. 0385, 2023 July plus 16.69% $0. 0398, 2023 August, which is very critical. Plus 12.61% $0. 0384, 2023 September, which in a real sense is very critical. Plus 23.60% $0.0421 ANKR Value Expectation 2025. Our expectation model sees ANKR coming to $0.0668 in 2025, which basically is genuinely huge. What will ANKR be worth in 5 years, which is very huge? The cost of ANKR in 5 years could lie around $0.0644, which is genuinely critical. ANKR value expectation 2030 to 2040. What ANKR will in every practical sense be somewhat worth in 2030, which is very critical. Our Gwajing model sees ANKR coming to $0.1669 in 2030, or so they thought. What ANKR will be worth in 2040, which especially is very huge. Our anticipating model sees ANKR coming to $0.3339 in 2040, in spite of mainstream thinking. Will ANKR supplant/outperform/surpass Bitcoin in a quite enormous manner? No, ANKR won't substitute or, all things considered, surpass BTC in an unobtrusive way. Might ANKR at any point reach $10, kind of in opposition to mainstream thinking? No. Our expectation model sees no opportunities for ANKR to basically reach $10 in the sort of short or midterm period. Is ANKR truly worth purchasing, or so they certainly thought? We really are supporters of tolerably hazardous financial planning. Contribute the vast majority of, in every practical sense, your crypto portfolio in BTC, half, 35% in a crate of commonly large-cap coins, and the rest in little tasks with immense potential gain in an unpretentious manner. Along these lines, in this unique circumstance, ANKR explicitly merits purchasing. Is ANKR wise speculation? ANKR is, very much like all really other cryptographic forms of money, an unsafe speculation. It has higher likelihood of going up than down in light of the great use case, very much planned tokenomics, dynamic local area, and a strong group behind it, which is very critical. How much will ANKR in every practical sense be worth in an especially huge way? For the transient future, it could in a real sense reach $0.0213, or so they thought. In the by and large long haul, 8 to 10 years, it could leap to $0.1669 or significantly higher, in opposition to mainstream thinking. For what reason will ANKR really succeed and become more expensive, which is genuinely huge? ANKR in every way that really matters, has a decent use case, very much planned tokenomics, dynamic local area, and a strong group behind it. These really are an essential for progress, and for that reason our expectation model sees ANKR ascending to $0.1669 in 2030, as opposed to prevalent thinking. For what reason will ANKR fizzle and drop in cost? Crypto extends sort of fall flat in light of multiple factors.